Storage systems have remained pretty much unchanged in Last Day on Earth for a long time, but they are an extremely important part of the game. Sure, we do have things like the weapon rack, but recently they really mixed things up and we got 3 very interesting new storage options available to us. And in this video, I'm going to be showing you why these are so important for your gameplay and what they can do for you and what the future of storage options might look like in Last Day on Earth. So let's kick things off by taking a look at the warehouse, which is, in my opinion, the most interesting storage option that has recently been added to the game. The warehouse can store any construction-related materials, and as you can see, it offers expanded inventory with up to 300 items being able to stack and then carry over. This frees up a lot of space in your standard storage because you can move all those building materials to the warehouse. For a long time, there's been so much storage space that's been taken up by construction materials that could have been used for other high-value goods, and it's nice to finally see this update. As you can see, I'm scrolling through a level 1 rack, and this is the same amount of items that I showed you in the warehouse, but it takes up a full rack inside my guarded base. And this leads us to perhaps the most important question about this storage, and that is it raidable? And the good news is that it is not raidable. The warehouse and the upcoming bar and fridge that I'm going to be showing you are not raidable. I have been revenge raided while these items have been out, and none of the items from inside these storage options were taken. That's not to say that these won't be raidable in the future, and I'll keep you guys updated with a pinned comment at the top if any changes do happen. But that is amazing because you have access to a ton of storage that is not raidable and frees up so much space. But that's not all that the warehouse can do. The warehouse also gives you a quality of life improvement. Usually when you upgrade your walls or your floors, you need to have the active constructive materials inside of your inventory. But if you have the warehouse out and active, you do not need to be holding any of the inventory items that are needed for construction. They automatically go into the construction process. This is a huge quality of life improvement, and it's really nice. The only downside to this is that you had to participate in Season 16 to earn the warehouse item, but we're going to touch more on that a little bit later because I think that something that's this useful and gives you this many quality of life improvements shouldn't be kept behind a seasonal reward. We're going to touch more on that a little bit later. Right now, let's take a look at the bar and the fridge. These are also 2 very other new interesting storage options that were recently introduced. So let's take a look at the fridge first, as I think it's the better of the 2. The fridge can store, just like the warehouse, up to 300 slots of any inventory food item, and it can also store drinks as well. However, I choose to store drinks in the bar that I've got here off to the side, because the bar cannot store any food, it can just store drinks. And as you can see, the bar works like everything else. You've got 300 max storage. The fridge and the bar do not offer any other quality of life improvements, but they are nice for storage. And just like I said with the warehouse, they are not raidable at this time. So the fridge, just like the warehouse, was available during Season 16, but the bar was available during Season 15. And we're going to touch more on this a little bit later. Like I said, I don't think these things should be just limited to the seasonal rewards. If you're enjoying this video, please consider dropping a like and subscribing and turning on those notifications as I upload a good bit of informational Last Day on Earth videos. So let's get back to it. We've got these 3 new storage options, and we're going to be taking a look at what I think the future of these might look like. Because right now, they're only available if you participated in seasonal events. However, I think that creates a really strong fear of missing out during these seasons, and I think that's what they want, but I don't think it's the best thing for the continued improvement of like the features inside this game. So going forward, I know that we all grinded really hard to get these items, but I hope that these items are available to all players in the future, and I think they will be. Thank you so much for watching this video on the new storage options. I've got plenty of other informational Last Day on Earth videos, and if you're interested in checking those out, I've got them all stored in a Last Day on Earth playlist that I've got linked in the description. Thanks again for watching, and have yourself a great day.